Thank you for choosing Pretty Jaguar and Land Rover for your next vehicle purchase. Today we have our pre-owned 2018 Land Rover Range Rover Supercharged. This vehicle has a completely Santorini black exterior with chrome accents and badging. Over here on the side, we can take a look at our 22-inch split-spoke two-tone tires with a nice satin gray finish in the center, as well as the black Land Rover logo in the center. Coming back to the front, we get a good look at that mean Range Rover grille. Let's go take a look at the interior of the vehicle. Into the interior of the vehicle, we see we have a completely ebony interior with black gloss accents. Over here we see we have the Meridian surround sound system installed in the vehicle, which comes with 2 subwoofers standard, as well as the controls and memory settings for our fully electronically controlled heated and cooled front row seats. Hopping into the vehicle, we see we have a nice digital display located just behind the steering wheel. And on the steering wheel, we have our adaptive cruise control settings, lane keeping assist, and heated steering wheel settings, as well as our voice recognition settings. Over here, we have our blind spot monitoring on both sides, and in the center of the vehicle, we have our Touch Pro dual screen display, which does have Apple CarPlay capabilities. And down below, we have our cup holders, as well as gear shift and drive mode selection, plus our air suspension controls to raise and lower the vehicle at will. In the center console, we have our nice cooler, which gets cold extremely fast, as well as 2 USB super speed ports, 1 12-volt charging port, an HDMI port, and our SIM card for our data plan. Up top, we have our HomeLink rear view mirror, which has 3 different buttons that can be paired to 3 different garage doors. And on the roof, we have our gorgeous panoramic sunroof for those great views of the New Orleans sky. Last but not least, we have our heads-up display, which projects onto the windshield. And let's go take a look at those back seats of the vehicle. Taking a look at the back seat of the vehicle, we see we have a continuation of that gorgeous ebony interior. No rips, stains, or tears anywhere to be seen. Over here on the side, we see we have the gloss black, as well as a blind spot monitor for your backseat passengers to know when it's safe to open their door, as well as controls for both windows, whether or not you want to change the lighting color interior, or if you want to just close the sunshade from back here, you can do that as well. Hopping into the vehicle, we see we have our custom fitted Range Rover all-weather protection mats, and in the center we see we have 2 independent vents for our backseat passengers, independent climate controls, as well as heated and cooled back seats, 2 5-volt USB charging ports, 2 12-volt car charging ports, and 1 domestic socket underneath. Last but not least, in the center, if we drop down our center seat, we get our 2 cup holders and a little bit of extra storage space for your backseat passengers. Let's go take a look at the trunk of the vehicle. Last but not least, taking a look at the back of the vehicle, we see we have our tow hitch receiver and electronic hookups. Popping open the trunk of the vehicle, we see we have plenty of storage space back here with a cargo liner. The vehicle does have a domestic socket located in the back, as well as electronic controls for all of the seats and suspension controls so that you can raise or lower the back of the vehicle to help you load or unload.